again, 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. And the catch made by Johnson. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you've got to run fast. Of course,
and he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, Charles, taking a step back for a second, let's look at the undefeated teams still left in the NFL. We got New England, KC, they're 4-0, and then San Fran, they were open last week. They didn't have a game, so they're still at 3-0. We only have 3 teams left.
And they had the easiest path, not just because they had the open week, but how about New England getting challenged by Buffalo? Yes, they were on the road, but you don't often think of Buffalo as a team to really press New England. They did. And Kansas City, they got a heck of a test in Detroit. Had to score with 20 seconds left on the clock to win that game. So both of them remained undefeated, but not without struggles.
That's the interesting thing about Buffalo. I think we learn more about them in their 1 loss this year than we have in their 3 victories.
I think we would say the same thing about Kansas City because of how they got pressed, but we'd also say the same thing about Detroit, how they played Kansas City in that game.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On 3rd down, Hilliard, and he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 38, Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Cook. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. Johnson's got it complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Cousins. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Going for it all. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cousins now. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Bailey's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This is taken near the 13. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 35 on second down, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing. Paid for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
He finds his target, Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 65 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, it's Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
Running for it, here's Cook. Cook stripped, the ball's out. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Good. 180.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Hurry, hurry.
I got him.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Vikings 3. Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Right here, right here.
Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Good. 20. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Hey, high 7.
Following the interception, Mayfield. That's taken in by Callaway. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, 42 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Seibert on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now, as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there on special teams as